And here's our rifle in action. We aim as you just saw. It easily knocked down our cups with 2 bullets using the scope, with unparalleled precision and extraordinary accuracy, leaving us in awe. Because there are 2 barrels and a scope here. Friends, let's take our shot again, aiming straight, right in the center. As you saw, everything was cool. To make such a hunting rifle, we will need A4 paper, tape, and some additional necessary materials. A marker, a pen, and rubber bands. And here are these office clips. You all know them, right? There are these little clips. So, in addition, if you want, you can use colored paper to decorate some parts of your rifle. First, we need to make 2 barrels for our hunting rifle. We take an A4 sheet. And in this way, we insert the pen and make a tube. And we glue our tube together using tape. One tube is ready. Now we make exactly the same tube from the second sheet. So we have these 2 identical tubes with the same diameter inside, and we will glue them together like this. This will be the barrel. But besides that, we need to make the other parts, including the stock and forend of our rifle. So we need to make 4 more of these additional tubes out of paper. So these are our tubes for the barrel, and here are 4 tubes separately for everything else. Now we need to do the following. Secure them together. This is how the barrels should be aligned with each other. You can do this using tape, just take it like this and stick it with tape, or you can use hot glue. I'm going to use hot glue because it holds stronger than tape, and here we need it to be really secure. We've secured the barrel. Now we secure them to each other in the same way. These ones here, the tubes that will be the base of our rifle. Now we need to measure these tubes, which are the base of our rifle, to about the middle. And glue our barrels to this middle, like this. So it turns out, this is the barrel and this is the base. Our rifle will have the following design, the barrel. So there will be the stock here, and there will be a handle like this. To do all this, we also need to make a few more tubes. Friends, but you see, we are missing a tube here for the crosspiece, and we are also missing tubes here. You need to be careful here. Look, our barrel. This is our place for the attachment, and we take these 2 tubes, we're going to glue them here in the middle, just like this. We'll stick them in, and then we'll bend them like this. We'll bend it a little. We'll end up with something like this. Now we understand the gun. That is, now we need to take it. And these 2 tubes, we need to glue these together, again, with each other. But don't glue them completely. Leave about 5 centimeters from the edge. Right here. And glue it only here. Here, we are gluing it together. And here we don't do anything. So, this is what we ended up with, and now we need to glue it in place at the bend. These 5 centimeters right here, and it will go down like this, approximately exactly as you can see in total. We take the hot glue again and stick it in. Guys, I want to remind everyone once again, for those who don't have it, if you don't have hot glue, just use tape, wrap it with tape. It will all hold together too. So, we did it like this, unfortunately. It doesn't fit in the frame. Here's our stock. This is how it will look. And now we will determine the width of our stock. and we will glue the straw in here just like that. Well, it will be about this size, you see, around 7 centimeters. And we will end up with a stock like this for our gun. This is the smallest straw I told you about, and we're applying hot glue to it. As you can see, at this stage we end up with this thing. Now we need to make the handle so it angles slightly back. We take a straw, measure it out, and for it. We cut a straight edge. Now we measure out even sections on our straw of this length. We place it. We measured it out. And we start cutting one piece. 2 pieces. Look, we will need about, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, but definitely 4 or 5 pieces. And now we align all of this and glue it together so that we end up with a handle like this but slightly angled back. Well, here's what we ended up with, this thing. Now we need to take a marker and measure it out evenly like this. 1 strip and the second strip. So we need to cut off these protruding parts, guys, so that everything is neat and even, so that the handle is, but not a bump like this, but a smooth one. And now we take our hot glue and stick it right here. Here. This is what the structure looks like so far, but you can see it doesn't really resemble a gun, so we need to reinforce it with some paper. We have this square sheet of paper and we're going to fold it into a thin strip. So we just fold it a few times so that we end up with a dense strip. Well, something like this is definitely enough. It's compact and dense, and the length is enough for us to wrap our handle like this, starting here. Look, we're sticking here, we're sticking around. We go here and back. This is how we will end up with a tightly wrapped, dense handle. So, have I securely reinforced our handle? Now it holds very firmly, guys. The hot glue is just amazing. This is what the gun looks like now. Now, if you want, I say you can reinforce it one more time. So, here, either don't strengthen it, but simply wrap it with light green or other paper so that it looks like this. You have the stock, guys, so you can do whatever you want with it. You can leave it like this, or you can make some kind of partition. And here, it's up to you. I just cut out this small triangle from paper. And now I'll stick it on top here. It will also look pretty cool and will be... So, there won't be any hollow space here. And here, it will just be like a sticker on top. And it's going to look pretty cool. Well, guys, I think it turned out pretty good already. Look, I have some leftover straw here. And we'll glue it here so that our structure is sturdier. You see, it will give volume to our rifle and it will be stronger. And now it's time for our paper clip. It will be placed here. In this spot, guys, look, I'm showing you up close so you can all understand. The paper clip needs to be glued here with the opening facing forward, so that when we hold it and press, it opens up. And the trigger mechanism, or rather the piston, we will make it right now. Don't worry. So we take it and glue it here near the very edge. Well, friends, here's what we've got. I think it turned out pretty good and nice. Now, most important things, pistons. We take a square sheet of paper, like this square sheet of paper. We take a regular ampoule from our pen and From here, from the corner, we start rolling the straw. The straw will have a smaller diameter than our shaft, and it will be tight. This is exactly the kind of straw we need. We roll it up, glue it with tape. So, here are our two straws, which are smaller than our shaft and fit into it freely. Do you see? Here they fit in freely and move around on it easily. They are the same size, and if you look, they are a little bigger than ours. Here's the shaft, a little bigger. Now, friends, pay attention. You need to be careful here. Look. But there is one catch. The straws should not be tightly next to each other. They should be at a small distance from each other. After all, our shafts are also at a distance from each other. If we make them tightly, they will rest against the barrel and will not slide there. We won't have a shot. At this very small distance, about 5 millimeters, we need to attach it here. You can make another small piece, a tube, and insert it into the middle here. Just like that. Well, it turns out, as I said, now we take two rubber bands, thread them through here, and stick them on. We stick the rubber bands on the front with tape. Like this, we carefully stick one side with tape and the other side too, just so they don't fall out right now. We glue the wire tightly and cut the edge like this, and that's it. Our mechanism is ready. Look how everything works. We take it and insert our piston shaft in there tightly. Further in, be careful. Shoved them in. Now we take these rubber bands and put them through our shaft down here. There, we put them on. Here they are. Now we take it, pull back our pistons and clamp them in our clothespin. The clothespin holds them tightly. We load the cartridges in here, aim and press the clothespin. The clothespin releases the pistons, they hit our cartridge, and the cartridge flies out. Now I'll show you everything with a clear example. Here are our two cartridges. We load our gun. We insert the cartridge. 1, 2. Now, when we aim and press the clip, it shoots out, and they fly out. Look. You see, this is such a simple and at the same time effective mechanism. Guys, now if you want, you can add either a front sight or an optical scope here. Some interesting, and you'll end up with a cool double-barreled hunting gun that fires 2 cartridges at once. Well guys, here it is, such a wonderful double-barreled rifle that shoots in a circle. We've made it together. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. How does it shoot? You've already seen it, but I'll show you again. I also want to say that I have a lot of interesting videos on my channel, a lot of interesting weapons, from paper and other videos. So, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and check it out. And here's our gun in action. Let's aim.